welcome back to the Clueless Caster, where we ask people who are not highly qualified to cast games they might not understand. Back again, fourth time, fourth in a row, maybe, depending on how I upload. It is the Infragablehoff.
X of 4. One of the 4. If you are worried about me maybe getting a clue after casting all of these games, no need to worry. I haven't been paying that close of attention.
My MMR is actually decreased after.
It is decreased drastically from watching these high-level games and these high-level plays.
These high-level plays from Danberg, yes.
From Danberg. Are we plat? We're plat right now.
In Europe, yeah, I haven't played enough on EU. Yeah.
Yeah, well, when we're talking high level, there's a big difference between plat and diamond.
I'm a diamond Zerg. I'm a strong diamond 3.
I was being sarcastic, but yes.
Diamond 3 is just about platinum. It's not anything to write home about. If I get to Diamond 1, then we can start talking maybe high-ish level, but...
We could start talking like sponsorship deals sort of thing.
Poorly executed high-level plays is what Diamond 1 would be. But anyway, today we've got a ZVP Blackwater LE. So again...
Blackwater. That's the one with the river that goes down the middle. You said Blackwater.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Game of Thrones,
yeah.
Season 2,
I watched.
Tyrion gets slashed in the face. Is that a different one? That might be a different one.
I was watching that, actually. I always call this Blackwater just because it's
Blackwater Bay.
It's Blackwater Bay.
That's that green fire they flame. Have you been keeping up with Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah. It's, what is it? Alchemy Fire, whatever it is? Alchemist's Fire?
Alchemist Fire. That actually sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's it. I watched that recently, actually. Anyway, we've got a ZVP on Backwater LE. Can you please give us your credentials for casting today?
I have no credentials, much like my resume, completely blank. No, just like my resume, it says platinum in all 3 races.
That's all it says.
Protoss.
Yeah,
That's all it says.
In quotation marks.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into it.
Too old for Sephiroth against clanless Danberg.
Clanless, too old for Sephiroth.
Against the Star Pterodactyl. In the upper left, we've got the Protoss player, Sephiroth. In the bottom right, on our blue team, the Zerg Danberg. Hey, that kind of rhymes. I never realized that.
I never did either.
Anyway, building a wall, much like odd in Europe, much more common on our NA server, dividing our NA server. Sephiroth is building a pylon to block his expansion. Not his expansion, his wall off his expansion. Excuse my...
To block his own expansion.
Those are the kind of plays that I make. Anyway, scouting off his gateway. Continuing to make probes. What's Danberg doing? Danberg is down here. Looks like he's got his overlords scouting his 3rd and then moving out just to look for any cheekiness, any proxies, any probe rushes. Here comes the probe. He knows it's after a minute. He's probably not coming off of a forge. So he feels safe taking his expansion, ignoring the probe. Probe onto creep. Drone into spawning pool. Sephiroth, unlike our last Protoss, decides to build a gas early. 1 gas, 1 probe. That's the ratio you gotta stick with. You gotta stops building probes again, so he can build his expansion. A little trade-off that Protoss sometimes comes into to keep the build order going, to keep the Nexus going. The nice thing is, after that, you can chrono boost workers and kind of catch up. Because right now, he is still just ahead of our Danberg Zergberg. Dan Zerg. Cybernetics course finishing. Just enough gas to research Warp Gate. Just enough gas to research Warp Gate. And he'll build an Adept right away. He probably would have had enough for both if he would have saturated one of those. But he's got the 2nd gas going. Danberg moving some drones over to the natural. He's pulled off a gas as he doesn't need gas anymore. Zerg doesn't need gas after you get Zergling speed because all you build our Zerglings, especially against Protoss. Out comes the queen. In goes the queen. That hatchery has been injected. Second hatchery also injected. Overlord finally gets to Sephiroth's 2-old base to see that he's got double gate expansion, cybernetics core going. He's got an adept in his base. I don't know, what else does he need to see? That's probably about all he cares about. That's all you really need to know. Nothing cheesy. He sees the Twilight go down. Look at that. Had he waited mere seconds, he hardwalls off his own adept because fuck that adept. He's gonna let him burn to the bad hombres. Danberg getting the third, and third's almost done. Still building drones. He's actually building some lings. He's probably gonna send those out. A little ling run by, if I had to guess. Or he's stockpiling them for when speed's done. Speed's been done. I'm not very perceptive. What do we got going on? More gateways. More gateways. The Twilight Council's done. Who knows what kind of tech he wanted with the Twilight Council? Probably nothing. He probably just wanted it for charge. He got it for charge. One interesting thing about the, I guess he is building a warp prism out of his Robo Bay. Usually the play is immortal, but he does have the hard wall going on, so the immortal wouldn't be able to get its way out. A bunch of gateways, whole bunch of gateways, bunch of crunch of gateways. Pylon, and then he goes down to not expand, but to build another pylon, as he is so far from being supply blocked. As he hasn't built the probe in ages. He's got charge on the way, 4 gateways. Danberg still droning up, the master of macro. He's also got a layer going on. Who knows why? As natural expansion, probably for, oh, if I had to guess, a Hydralisk Den. A Hydralisk Den, that was almost spot on. I was milliseconds away from being on top of my game there. The Zealot charge is on its way. The Warp Prism sending in charge mere seconds before charge is done. Giant Warp in at the 3rd. This will pull Danberg Zerglings away. And in through the front door, into the Queens. 4 Zealots, taking out the Queens. Zealots through the top. Oh, there's Zealots everywhere. Oh no, that's why he didn't make probes. He didn't need them. He just needed to murder Queens. Oh, regicide. All the Queens have perished. All the drones are running away from the charge lots. The charge lots are snipping them in the butt. Oh, pulling all the boys, all the drones. A Hydralisk, a single Hydralisk drives 2 charge lots away. And then the drones will be slaughtered. And there's more. There's more. Oh, did our hero Danberg drop the ball to the charged lots. Danberg prying Sephiroth for information. Sephiroth almost doesn't know how to respond. He has to look it up in his guide, and then Dan talks about his amazing. Sephiroth's amazing. Sephiroth is not amazing, but about his possessed amazing. You forgot the apostrophe RE.
I did.
My amazing? Alas, 2 Hydrodens. For nothing. Yes. Danberg has nothing.
Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.
I need to learn that build.